It's another Porch Inspiration with Linda Day. I am so excited today. Starting a new series that's going to last 4 weeks. And the topic is going to be none other than one of the most important virtues you can possess, and that would be gratitude. Hope you'll join me. Hey y'all, thanks for dropping by. This is Stepping Stone Retreat Porch. And for those of you who've been following me for a long time, it was Rocky Pine Retreat. I decided to change the name to Stepping Stone Retreat. And I will tell you about that and how that name evolved a little bit later. Not today. Today is Porch Inspiration with Linda. I hope you enjoyed last week's. That was the first. I'm going to continue to do a Porch Inspiration every Sunday for not sure how long. Today is a 4-part series on gratitude. PIWL, Porch Inspiration with Linda. And I am going to share with you each week something that I am very grateful for. And then I'm going to elaborate on it a little bit. And I would like you to put in the comments something that you are grateful for today. Something that's a little more detailed than just saying I'm grateful for family. Something specific to the day that you are grateful for. Something that happened. Just anything, you know. If you're grateful for your coffee today, then that's it. So it doesn't have to be deep. Just something that you're grateful for to get you thinking about gratitude. How do you like this? I can only rock so far. I know last week I made some of you crazy with my rocking, and I'm sorry about that. When I watched it again, I'm like, man, Linda, you were really rocking. But I really do like to rock on this rocker, but that was kind of crazy. I think that's my excitement. That's my adrenaline, is the rocker. So I've positioned it today where I can't go crazy, and it's on my mind too. This is a big day for me. And many of you know that from, if you watched yesterday's video, that, drumroll, my book has finally launched. And I hate to say finally, because really it's in God's perfect timing. It launched yesterday. I got an email that the ebook was live, and then it wasn't live. And then I woke up at 1 a.m. this morning, and sure enough, both the paperback and the ebook are live. And I am really, really grateful. Many of you know that have been with me for a while that I have been talking about this book since last year. I think I first brought it up September or October of last year. I had met somebody that, volunteered to help me out with the book, and it didn't work out. The timing wasn't right. And sure enough, God's beautiful, perfect timing, it needed more work. He knew, I didn't know. And so now here we are, a year later. Here we are. The book is now published. And I would like to, when you're grateful, you like to thank people because you're grateful for them. And there is 4 areas that I am very, very grateful for within this book. And first off, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, God, for taking me on this journey. Because without the journey, 3.5 years as a nomad, there wouldn't be a story to tell. I have felt His presence in my writing. I have felt His presence when I was editing and when I needed to delete areas of the book and when I needed to add areas of the book. He was there. He was there the entire time. And I learned a lot about patience and getting things right and not hurrying through things. And well, that's another show for another day. I may do an entire show on what the journey consisted of to write a book and things that you should think of if you are considering that. So, and then God, number 1. Number 2 is my editor. Early January, I was looking for a new editor, and Erin Daniels emailed me, and she provided her expertise. She gifted me her expertise for almost 9 months. 9 months of working through the book and doing the editing. Erin, if you're watching, I hope you are. Yeah, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And then after you're done editing comes the formatting. And I thought that was going to be an easy process, and it wasn't the easiest. It was about 6 weeks, not steady, not every day, but I was doing some further editing and lots of file transfers. And I want to thank Heather Mize. I have no idea if she's watching or not. But I want to thank her for her expertise, along with Erin, in getting this book to the place where I could launch it on Amazon. And then, last but not least, I am so very, very, very grateful for all of you. There are those of you who have been with me the entire journey since I first took off in the car back in July 2018. And then as I got to be better known on the channel, you know, some of you maybe picked up on the story about a year in or so. After 14 months, I got my SUV. And so I thank you for those of you who came along in the journey a little later and still are here and sticking with me. And I thank you for those of you who come in and out, part-timers. You know, sometimes you want to hear from me and where I'm at or what I'm doing, and other times, you know, you're watching or doing something else. And then I want to thank those of you who are brand new, and I hope you will continue to enjoy the journey with me. This is Serene and Simple Life, and I'm now in a tiny home, but I plan to venture out again in the near future, really. So I just, in my gratitude of today, in launching this book, I wanted to share with you all what I am particularly grateful for today. Yesterday's video I did, and thank you for those of you who have already ordered. I did a little synopsis when it was finishing up. It was going through the previewing on my laptop. So I was like with the camera and I was showing you how it was going through its process. It was only, 5-10 minutes. And then I told you that the ebook was launched. And I know many of you are interested in the paperback. And real quick, in case you don't want to go back and watch that, or in case you missed something, or in case you're still trying to decide, do I want the paperback or the ebook? I just wanted to, quickly go over that, and then I have something special to share with you in the realms of gratitude. And a drawing. So you've got to keep watching here a few more minutes, because we're going to do a really fun drawing next Sunday. All right, the difference between the paperback and the ebook. Well, before that, I want to tell you that all in one, this is a personal story. I share some pretty intimate details of a major happening in my life before I became a nomad. It wasn't the reason to become a nomad, but it was part of the journey leading up to becoming a nomad. And I've not shared that publicly with anyone. I've only shared it really with a couple people, a couple friends, that's it. So it's my personal story, kind of like a little bit of an autobiography, and the journey. And then it is, and there is something for everyone, whether you want to be a nomad, whether you are a nomad, or whether you have no interest in being a nomad at all. It is packed full of encouragement, empowerment, and there's some tools in there you can use to help yourself through your ups and downs in your life and in your journey too. So I really, really encourage you, regardless, to get the book. It's a handbook, and by handbook I mean it's a something that you can use on a regular basis while you're out as a nomad, or whether you're part-time traveling. You don't have to be a nomad per se, just a part-time traveler. Lots of good stuff on what you can do and how you can do it. And then there's note-taking areas. So that is really exciting to me. There's ruled lines. It's really, really nice. The formatter, she nailed it. It's a travel resource guide. I visited 40 states while I was a nomad full-time. And I've listed, there's like 10 pages that have all the states, and underneath each state lists all the different places that I went. So I probably missed a few, but it's a really, really good resource. So like, where do I want to go? I'm in this state. And, you can Google, which is what I did to find a lot of the places, and recommendations. So it wasn't just really haphazard. Many of the places in there, most of the places are really worth seeing. So that's it. I'm looking at some notes here along the side, just, to keep myself on track here. The handbook, the travel resource guide, empowerment, encouragement, inspiration, packed full of inspiration, because that's what I'm all about. Okay, so what's the difference between the paperback and the ebook? And the reason I'm going through this in this gratitude today is because we're leading up to a drawing. And so I want to share with you about the book, so you know what you would like to do, whether you want to, whether you don't want to, and which one you want to get, or if you want to get both. So the paperback, of course, with the handbook, you'll need that in order to be able to write, of course. And as a travel resource guide, you can leave it in your car when you're going, and you can have it available. Of course, people like that tactical of a book. They like to see it on the shelf. They like to pull it off the shelf. All those good old-fashioned things that have to do with having a book. And I think it's probably something that you would visit more than once if you actually have the paperback. Now, ebook. The ebook is spectacular. Of course, it has it's the exact same book. Excuse me, I'm getting a little, I have been dealing with in my throat since moving here, like a pollen or something, I don't know. But, talking a lot too, it kind of gets a little itchy. With the ebook, there is over, I think I counted 175 links, probably more. And the links are videos that take you to Serene and Simple Life. So, for instance, if you want to just zero in on where I parked to sleep at night. I did a video of that probably over 2 years ago. You can click on that link and it'll take you right to that video, to that topic. So there's niche topics and all the links are live. They're all working. In addition to that, there is my websites, my business websites. There's a camping website. I also have a link in there when Bob Wells interviewed me. So you can go and, connect with him. I still run into people, even though he is so well known in the community and loved, that people that don't know him. So you can see him interviewing me, and I put the link in that. So that's the main difference, I think, is that the links are live. All of the links are in the paperback in brackets. So if you're like, okay, I really want to know places she slept, you can go and research in the playlists. And there's some details in the book about where you can find these different videos. So you can go, it's just not as easy as clicking on a link. And of course, if you click on a link, then you want to come back to the book and read the rest of the story. So it's a back and forth thing. So I'm sure those of you who are well-versed in ebooks and you love ebooks, then that's the way to go. But I also encourage you to maybe consider getting the paperback. Thanks, Tammy. I saw your comment that you ordered both. I appreciate that. And many of you all have already ordered. And that brings me to the drawing. Next week, I am going to do a drawing for the beautiful, beautiful Gratitude collection. This is the Say It, Display It Gratitude collection. And this is going to be a series, like I mentioned. 4 weeks, we're going to talk gratitude. Next week, I'm going to bring up another topic that I am so very grateful for. And you're going to really, really enjoy that too. It has to do with being here in the tiny house and versus traveling. You're going to want to see that one. This is the Gratitude collection. I am out of stock in this collection. I have been out of stock. This has been a bestseller for quite some time. Reason being, cash flow. My printer is no longer printing these. I have to find a new printer. I'm just not quite ready to do another order because it costs money, right? And I've got so many different themes that I'm just not into ordering the couple that I'm out of. Now, with that said, I highly recommend either now, if you have them in your house or in your vehicle, get some index cards. Take these sayings that I give you and go back, rewatch. You can just scroll, get the sayings, write them down on index cards. And every day for the next 30 days, focus on one gratitude saying. Say it, display it. You've got to put it on a stand. You've got to have it in your face. I call this cyberspace in your face because it's, on the internet. Yeah, sayings all day, every day. You can pull them up on your phone and then boom, they're gone. Boom. So if it's in your face, you're looking at it all day and you're internalizing it. And 21 days and things become a habit. So get in the habit of focusing on gratitude every day for 30 days. It could change your life and up here. All right. All right. So there's 30 in a deck. Many of you already know this. Some of you are new. Say it, display it. This is a fuel your day, fuel your month concept. I thought it would be fun for the next 4 weeks to pull 7 sayings each week. And then you'll have for this entire week up until next Sunday, and you'll get 7 more to focus on for the next week. Write them on index cards. You'll have your collection right there. Doesn't cost you a dime except for the index cards. And they have pretty colored pastel ones. They have bright colored ones in the stores if you haven't looked at index cards in a long time. And then they've got the, regular white recipe kind. So probably less than $2. Make yourself a pack of gratitude cards. So with no further ado, I know this is getting long. We're going to pick 7 for today. Gratitude unlocks the door to joy. Gratitude unlocks the door to joy. You can find stands, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, whatever. Some of you already have Say It, Display It, and you can use your little stand to put them on. Ta-da! Okay. Next one. Gratitude starts a chain reaction to happiness. Gratitude starts a chain reaction to happiness. Isn't this fun? This is fun. This is fun. I love it. Gratitude fuels bliss. These are all watercolors, in case you were wondering. And I do have a lot of watercolor sets that you can go to. Just randomly. Give thanks for unknown blessings already on their way. Give thanks for unknown blessings already on their way. Interrupt anxiety with gratitude. Interrupt anxiety with gratitude. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. 2 more for today. Take it day by day and be grateful for every breath. Take it day by day and be grateful for every breath. You gotta love it. And for today, the last one. Oh, the more you are thankful, the more you attract things to be thankful for. Wow, that's a jam-packed one. The more you are thankful, the more you attract things to be thankful for. So how's this drawing going to go? Hope you like that. We have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'll probably do a bonus maybe next week or the last week. I don't know. So we'll do all 30. How's the drawing going to go? Any of you who order the book, whether it be the ebook or the paperback, only thing you need to put in the comment is ordered P or a comment ordered E. And if you order both, put 2 comments. Ordered E in one comment, ordered P in the other one. Ebook, paperback. That way, you will be counted twice in the drawing. So for any of you who are going to order the book, I suggest you order it between now and next Saturday. Like Saturday, let's say, I don't know, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Get your comment in this video. You can put it in the video that comes out on Wednesday. You can put it in the video that comes out on Friday. Between now, and you can put it in yesterday's video. You can put it in the community post that I did today. Just a simple comment that you ordered, and then I'm going to write your name down and we're going to put it in an old-fashioned drawing and pick for the gratitude theme. I hope you like that. I am so grateful for all of you. Thank you for being here today. And remember to put in the comments today, along with ordered, as a separate comment, something that you are grateful for specifically today. That's it, guys. My book is woven with gratitude. Every chapter, I probably mentioned something about gratitude. So on the back cover, I have a special saying here. It's actually in the gratitude pack. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Gratitude turns what we have into enough. I'm going to leave you with that. It was meant to be positioned like that. It's not supposed to be about the picture. It's supposed to be about the book, woven through this entire book. book, giving God all the glory, thanking Him for all of you. And with that, blessings in your day and joy in the journey.